Hello everybody, welcome back to beamng.drive. Once again, checking out a new Crown Vic mod that came out by GEDF. I will have it linked in the description below if you want to check it out there, but man, the attention to detail on this Crown Vic is there. It is pretty darn cool. So we're going to be putting it through its paces. We're going to be crashing it. There's a lot of interesting versions of the Crown Vic that are included in this package, but check out the interior on this thing. It is really well done. In my opinion, it's one of the better Crown Vic mods I've seen. All right, so let's slow. Never mind. Couldn't even get to that in time. I was going to try to slow down the time, but there you go, right into a pole right out of the gate. All right, let's see how it does in a rollover crash here. Maybe, just maybe. Coming down there, not too bad. Man, it's just really well done. I love this mod, and I know, yes, I will be showing this to the group and saying, hey, we need to have this thing 100% in our repertoire. Did I say that right? Repertoire?
Repertoire.
I think that's what it is. Repertoire? Yeah. It sounds weird when I say it, but I think that's what it is. Do some high-speed action here, see what she's like here on the dirt, and I'm pretty impressed with that so far. There you go. Just gotta go nice and easy on the throttle on this thing. It doesn't have any sort of traction control or anything like that as an option. Not with this police car, but I'll show you the other versions of it. And here it is, the Ford Crown Victoria. These are all the options you have. A 3.5 liter V6, you have a stock, you have a 4.1 inline 6, and then you can go on down. Look at this thing, a 4.2 diesel V8 dually. Yes, we're definitely gonna try that out. But a lot of different police cars, including some real life liveries on it. I'm absolutely blown away. This just came out yesterday. So trying a different paint here. This is the Rochester one. And man, this thing just drives so good. You can really drift it all around just by using, the back of the car. Not too bad at all. And this has no push bar on the front of it here, so it's a very basic looking Crown Vic, but man, that model is incredible. Over the big jump there. Right into the ground. There you go. That's what you want to do. Man, it's a tank. I mean, it should be, Okay, we had to do it. We had to get the dually out. The diesel dually version of this Crown Vic. It's obnoxious, isn't it? Just a little bit. Just a tad. It's got a total different sound to it, obviously. Kind of sluggish getting up this hill here, but it does have ESC, so we're going to mess with that. Okay, we have the traction control off now, and let's see what this thing does here, especially on this hill right here. Whoa, hello. Wow, that's a soft suspension. That felt really nice, didn't it? Yes, it did. Let's see how it does down here going downhill. I'm actually surprised. This is not what I was expecting it to drive like at all. But having that extra tire back there really, really plants it in the ground. Let's see how it does on a jump here in the sand. Wow. Not bad at all. I'm actually impressed. We just tore up the front end a little bit there, but hey, no big deal. Who needs it? There we go, get on the main road. I think we're stuck. So yeah, this thing is really, really nice on a paved surface. I was not expecting it to drive the way it is, but this is fantastic stuff, I must say. Anywho, happy Tuesday to all of you. I hope you're having a great week so far. I have been having fun on my live streams, been playing GTA 5, the story mode. Haven't played through that since on console, honestly. And I have Natural Vision Evolved on there, and man, it's pretty fantastic. So if you want to check it out, twitch.tv/jfabiano. I stream Monday through Friday over there in the evenings. Yes. All right, so let's try out a different version of this. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be an absolute nightmare to drive, but this is surprisingly good. Let's check out the Marauder version of the Crown Vic. Now, if you don't know what the Marauder is, it's basically the sports muscle style car of Mercury's that has the same body style, obviously, of the Crown Vic. Oops, slow down here. But it's got a mean sound to it for sure. How about that interior? Pretty much the same, obviously. It's the same car. They're using the same model. Ooh, yeah, it sounds good. Good grip. Oh, we're gonna probably die here. Nope, we're good. Just kidding. Got better grip. The suspension is way better than that police variant we were driving a little bit ago, but I'm trying to go easy on the brakes there. She's just, it's a big boaty car, so what are you expecting? This is not going to be a nimble sports car by any means, but I have a feeling we're going to be crashing very soon. So let's be ready for it. Yep, this is going to be it right here. Oh, man. Yep, just absolutely destroyed that tire there. Now, this is the retired beater version of the car, so definitely a whacker without, you know, having any of the front bumper or rear bumper on the car, but it seems like it's a lot quicker than I was expecting, so that's going to be interesting, especially right here. I'll see the front crash here on this guy. We have that ram bar. Oh, actually not bad. That crumple zone worked really well there, and the ram bar itself impacted quite a bit there. I think we would have been okay there. All right, let's do some high-speed stuff here with this car. Let's see what the speed is on this guy. This is actually a really good little section of this map that we can see what the top speeds are on these cars. So we'll check this versus the Marauder versus the diesel version versus the police version and see which one is actually fastest, because it looks like we're hitting about, I mean, it's taking a while to get up there, but we are getting close to 100 miles per hour here. There's 100 coming downhill section here. Yeah, a little bit there, 104. Good luck hitting the brakes here for this, because that's going to be that. Yeah. All right, let's go with the 3.5 liter V6 here and see what she's all about. Let's put like silver or something on here. Carbon gray. Yep, that'll work there. All right, let's see what the V6 can do versus the V8 with the stock motor here. Already, the acceleration is a lot better than that beater version we were driving. We're already at 100 miles an hour. Look at that. That took no time at all for this little guy. Okay, so the V6, pretty impressive performance I'm seeing here. Ooh, hang on to it. 115, 100, oh, can we get 120? Oh, there was in the air, but 116 into the wall. Okay. That's good enough there. All right, let's see what this thing does here. Significantly slower than the V6 for sure. All right, starting to get close to 100 miles an hour here. There we are, 100. And now we're gonna be on this fast section here. So we'll see what top speed we get back to the road to head into town here. 100, look at this. And it's cutting out at 120, but it can do it. That's really impressive. All right, let's check out the Inline 6 version here. 4.1 liter, it looks like. And here we go. Come on, Inline 6, get up to speed. Oh man, it's not having a good time there. I mean, we have traction control and all that turned on, which is not a big deal. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty much, I mean, we had a lot of acceleration there, but the top speed takes a lot longer to hit for sure. Yeah, 105, 104. It just sounds like the engine's struggling at these speeds. Look at the RPM, almost 6,000 RPM there in drive. And here we are in the corner, and just no turning ability. Very similar to what we saw with the other versions of the car, but hey, not bad. All right, the diesel dually, here we go. Let's see how this thing performs at a high speed, because we didn't really get this thing up to a higher speed on the small island we were checking out. It's taken a lot longer to get to 100 miles an hour and struggling on the hills, but we might get more speed right in this section as we start to go downhill a little bit. There we are. Come on, how fast can you get to the line? Not too quick, but man, what a nice smooth ride it was, you know? Now with the LX and the LX Sport, for the sake of this video, let's just check out the LX Sport next. Okay, here we go, the LX Sport. Ooh, there was, it kicked in right after that traction control did its thing. Not too bad. Speeds are getting up there for sure. And there goes in that final overdrive, and we're at 98. About 4,200 RPM there. And it doesn't really want to go above that until we start going downhill probably here. So 110, 100, around the same as we saw with some of those other base models of the Crown Vic. Oh, this thing had a nice turn in on it. Wow, okay. Now we're gonna check out the Interceptor version of this and see just how much better it is than those others. So here we go. Full speed ahead. A lot of good pickup there. See how fast we get to 100 miles an hour. Ooh, man. It's got that back end that wants to step out on you there. So a lot of oversteer in the car. compared to those other models. It's kind of slow. So very similar to what we saw there, but we'll see what the top end is here, especially on this section. We should be able to hit 120 in this car, I would imagine, before we hit the line here. Oh, it's so close to it. And kind of. So pretty close to 120 miles an hour, but not quite. Oh, right in. Yeah, I'd say that tire's deflated. All right, I'm testing to see if the other police models are any different. It looks like it's just like the Interceptor. So far, for what I'm hearing and feeling in the car, it is the same. So don't worry. If you choose one of the different liveries, it's still that police Interceptor version of the car. Oh my God, we nearly died there, and we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Oh, not bad. There you go. All right, get your taxi here. Let's see what the taxi can do. I have a feeling it's gonna be very similar to the police Interceptor as it should be, honestly. And it should be right around 118 before we get to the line here, before we go up this hill. And it looks like it is going to be. So, yep, pretty much just like the other one. And wrapped it around a tree. All that's really left is the two-tone. Then you have like the vinyl roof version as well. But I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with what we've seen. So let's see what the top speed of the Marauder is. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Using that traction control, there you go. It's kicking in on us. And it really had a big drop in RPM when it jumped to the next gear. Despite its sound, it's pretty similar to the others. I'm kind of surprised by that. But we'll see what its top speed is here. It definitely has a better... Nope, there's that oversteered. It wasn't as bad as that Pursuit version. Yeah, it's slower. It's definitely slower than the other version of the Crown Vics that we've seen. So interesting. But let me know what you guys thought of the car in the comments below, and I will have it linked in the description below as well. And if you go download it, be sure to say thank you to the modder that made it. It is pretty fantastic to have these kind of mods coming out for the game. Especially seeing, you know, the quality of life updates we've been getting in Beam lately. So, yes, I will definitely tell the guys about this. This needs to be in our next Beam MP that we do for sure. But that'll do it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Straight into the tree, right? Yeah, straight into the tree. Oh! And there you go. The Crown Vic.